Oh man, Hassan, I think you just if you would have rephrased that's the answer. If you could have just rephrased it, that's the answer. Why one that has if we all have the same amount, if we all have the same, we are all on the same level of Quran. We all have the level of the fiqh, the understanding. We all have the same level of, and we all made the hijrah same time. We all same age. But why is it that no? And then the person that has the hijrah, even he is younger, he is to be given the present over the one that is older. The older one can have more, is aqrab ila al-ikhlas. The older person that is closer to be what? Closer to have more ikhlas. Huh? Right? That is very close to it now. Now he is fulfilling the command of Allah. Okay, because I want you now to make this comparison between them two. Making hijrah and old age. Making hijrah and old age. Making hijrah and old age. Making hijrah and old age.
But hijrah is for everybody, not young, not old.
Okay. How about old?
It's for everyone.
Not necessarily. I'm saying being old age, right? Making hijrah and old age. It is. It is not. It's not maybe. It is. I want you to mention both. Making hijrah and old age.
Because different, the age different.
Making hijrah, right, and old age.
I think the one that made hijrah had the qudra, and he has the qudra.
Making hijrah, Hassan.
Making hijrah is more wajib on the old age than the young.
That's not making hijrah. If you have the ability, is an obligation. Sulaiman. Making hijrah, it is what a person do from his own personal will. Right? But being old age is what Allah decreed upon the person. Making hijrah is what a person do out of his own free will. Right? But being old age, there is nothing you have to do about that. Right? What do you do to be old age? Is it some specific pills that you will take, or a diet you gotta have to reach 80? Is it a diet like that? Some people, they have that diet too. You say they diet to be old, to reach old age. But Allah ayin, just to say that it is nothing that a person do to be of old age. This is what Allah decreed upon a servant. But amma, to get up and do the hijrah, it is something ala ikhtiyaratika. It is from your own personal will. You getting up and do the choosing to do it. But amma, the other one, it is what Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala has what? Has decreed upon you. So therefore, the person that took the choice to do what Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala has made an obligation, take preference over someone that Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala has decreed about something that befall on them. You follow? So this is where Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah will be mentioned, and inshallah ta'ala next time we will define it bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. If I made any mistake, and I believe I did, please rectify me with evidence. May Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala rectify you in all your affairs. Sulaiman. Naam, 2 reasons for the older person to lead the salah over the one that is lesser of her age with the same criterions. Say it one more time. Which one? Right, that they're having more Quran. Naam, Malik ibn Huwayrith, he narrated the hadith where the Messenger ﷺ, after teaching him and those who were with him in the matters of the Salah for about 2 weeks or so, more or less, at the end of it, the Prophet ﷺ, he told him in many ahadith, "Sallu kama ra'aytumuni usalli." Naam. Very good. The obligation of the recitation of the Quran in the Salah is very limited. Very good point. Naam, Abu Bakr.
When it comes to appointing an imam for each the one with the understanding of the Salah is president of
the one that have understanding take precedence over the one that has hijrah before. Naam, Atif. I'll come back. Now, there are ways where the imamate is being appointed. Abdullah. Hayak Allah. Islam is the Sunnah and Sunnah is the Islam. You got your name on that? Huh?
That's why we fight this.
Abdul Jalil, you got your name on that? If you want to have your name on it, you got to do one thing. Go and copyright it. So nobody can use that but you. Huh? Who say that? Ahsan. No, that's a good point. It's you bring in an extra benefit. Yeah. Imam Barbahari mentioned that. Jazakallah khair. That's an extra benefit. The Imam Barbahari say, Al-Islam huwa sunnah wa sunnah hiya al-Islam.
If you all have a same level, the old age has to, you can
Naam, if we all have the same level of yani qira'ah and fiqh and hijrah, now the older age will kick in. Very good. That the hijrah is given precedence to the old age. Why? I just said it. The hijrah is given precedence over old age. Why? The hijrah is given precedence over the old age. Why? Sulaiman?
Because to be older, Allah decree.
Right.
And for the hijrah, that's the thing you got in your.
That's your own. That's your choice.
That's your choice.
Okay, but my other question will be a little bit, right? Okay. If so you telling me, if a person made a hijrah, Allah didn't decree it. Are you telling me now? Huh? You telling me now, if a person make hijrah, Allah didn't decree it? Is it? Are you telling me that?
No.
Okay, then this is another decree then. So we're talking about two types of decree then here. Abba Munir, Abba Maryam. We're talking about two types of decree now. We're talking about al-qadr kawni wal-qadr shar'i. The divine decree, that is the universal decree, which where, barakallah, it fall into what? The person of old age. Amma the decree that is shar'i, which is the obligation of the hijrah. If now the person makes the hijrah, it is both decree at the same time. Kawni wa shar'i. Because Allah did indeed decree for him to migrate. If he would not have no money, he could not go, he was sick, he wanted to make the hijrah, Allah did not decree for him to make that hijrah. So the person migrated, he has both decree. both decree, the qadri, the qadr shar'i and the qadr that is kawni. Both of them. Na'am, Abdullah.
If two people they have some level for reading Quran, they will understanding.
Na'am, if two people have the same level to be appointed, they have the same level of the recitation of the Quran, they go to the next step, which is what? Which is understanding of the Quran. Aba Maryam.
الهجرة الانتقال من بلد الشرك إلى بلد الإسلام.
أحسنت. الهجرة انتقال من بلد الشرك إلى بلد الإسلام. Migrating is to move from the lands of the disbelievers to the lands of the believers.
Old age takes precedence, and the virtue of old age in Islam is due to two things. One being khushu, أقرب إلى الخشوع.
What? أقرب إلى
إخلاص
و إجابة
دعاء.
الدعاء. Having, being closer to having ikhla, meaning khushu, presence of heart in the salah, and also being someone that the dua is closer for him to be accepted. نعم. وصلى الله وسلم على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم بارك لنا في
whatever he understood it better. And alhamdulillah, from outside, he was just practicing and preaching little he knows. Allah says to him, he's still with it. I might know all that, but I'm still violating that. So
no, that's not understanding. Because understand one thing, alhamdulillah, is not what was called al-qurra. What is called al-qurra في زمن النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام هم العلماء. Those who were called the reciters, al-qurra, those were the scholars. Because of the hadith that say that they will not كانوا لا يتجاوزون عن عشرة. They will not pass 10 verses until they will learn طيب ما فيه من العلم والعمل, until they will learn that which is in those 10 verses, that which is the knowledge and the action before going to the next verses. So you might find one that memorized barakallahu fikum 10 verses, but he is knowledgeable of those 10 verses in knowledge and also in actions. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Muhammad.